What's up, everyone? I'm Lala, and this is Flavors of New York. I am here at Sunset Park in Industry City to check out Cider Fest. Now, look, I know a lot about wine, beer, sake, but cider, sort of a blind spot for me, so I'm super excited to head into this event hosted by the one and only Jimmy Carbone and learn a lot about cider. Join me.
The Cider Insiders.
The Cider Insiders?
And we have two. Both of them are founders of their brand. You know, they're dedicated to good apples. One's from New York and one's from Vermont. So you're going to meet them here.
Yeah, so the majority of what we do is wild foraging for our apples.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
But it just adds like a vanilla sage kind of.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's real funky.
How about some samples?
All right.
Most of our ciders
So
are
refreshing.
This one really on the dry side, and this one's kind of barely off dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
What do you think?
I mean, let's do the range, right?
Right. Yeah,
so
let's
start
go
over
through
here.
some.
So this first one, deep cut, that we're starting with, is 0 grams of sugar. We put it right there on the front, and we put on the sides of our cans the apple varieties, where they're grown, how it's made, the dryness scale. So full disclosure.
So we're going to learn today.
Let's
I'm definitely into getting educated.
So being up in Vermont with the apples, is there not
Thank
any season, or is it all season for you? Cheers.
This year has been a great season. We have a really big harvest because last year we had a freeze in May that wiped out half the crop.
The crispness on this is
yes.
so good,
Yes.
right? And you really get the apple right at the front.
Absolutely, yeah. It just pops right in your mouth.
Is there actual cider in this donut?
The same apples that we're using on
It's so good. Oh my god, this donut is delicious. That is a dessert cider. It's like if you took the most concentrated apple ever. That's that. It's like apple wine, apple dessert wine.
You want to try it?
Honeycrisp, cider donut, and original.
I've never seen. I've had the cider donut, Honeycrisp, hundreds of times. Never seen the original.
Thank you.
May I have the champagne of the ciders?
Champagne of cider.
Oh my god, that's so much.
I got it blacked out.
I'm grateful to be on the other end of your blackout.
Phenomenal. Wow.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about who you are.
For your company.
So we're 1911. We're based up in Lafayette, New York. We have a 1,000-acre orchard up there. We're 30 minutes south of Syracuse, and our whole thing is farm to can. You know, tree to can. That's what we like calling it. Our flagship is the original, 5.5%, super dry, lightly carbonated. We also have the Honeycrisp made with Honeycrisp apple, and then we have a very robust seasonal program. Right now, we're rocking with cider donut.
I still have to drink this, I guess, down the hatch. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good, thank
What do you have? Where are we from?
We're from Treasury Cider on Fishkill Farms. I got 4 ciders with me today. Burnot, dry bottle conditioned, a lot of bittersweet varieties, a little funky. Onda, it's kind of akin to a Spanish Sidra, a little more on the tart end, almost like a kombucha note. And then Anther, which is a brand new release as of today. It is a semi-dry, so a little bit of sugar in there, a lot of bittersweet English heirloom varieties. Very good, I'm very happy with it. And then Wild at Heart, which has staghorn sumac in it that grows wild on our farm. Also a semi-dry, kind of some berry and lemony type notes.
Yeah, it has an interesting color.
It does have a great color, yeah. We the year before this, we couldn't get the clear bottles and it went in brown, which was a big disappointment because
Yeah, you gotta see
you want
that.
to see that color. So.
All right, so which one should I try? I want your weirdest or just most unique to you cider.
You okay with dry?
Yeah.
The Onda is going to be the most odd, but then you should try one of these too.
So this is the Onda. It does have that funkiness to
Got a
it.
little funk, a little almost.
It kind of lingers on the back end. It does have that kombucha-y kind of fermented. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Released today officially. So it's a lot of bittersweet English varieties, a little bit of sugar.
So English variety apples is what we're
Yeah,
okay.
English heirloom varieties. Which
Okay.
the English tend to have a lot of the bittersweet apples that are excellent for cider.
So this is
Okay, so I would say this is more of like what people are expecting.
Exactly.
A little more sweetness on this, but still not.
Yeah,
It
we're
doesn't
not
push that.
We're not overly sweet at all.
Yeah.
That's about as sweet as we get. But good tannins, you know.
It's very well balanced.
Thank you.
Can I try this weird
Of
pink
course.
one that looks like a rosé?
You'll love the weird pink one. Everybody loves it.
we're using crab apples.
So it's got staghorn sumac, which grows wild on our farm, so we decided to utilize it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It gives some berry, some lemon.
I would say that makes it absolutely unique to you.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of it, that's for sure. And it's great to use something that grows that people consider annoying.
If you handed this to me, which you just did,
I did.
and if you didn't tell me that this was a cider and I wasn't at a cider fest and I was drinking this, I would swear this was like some sort of natural wine.
Perfect rosé type. Yeah,
Because of the herbaceousness, this is not what you expect from a cider,
which we're big on that.
but it's delicious. Orchard Hill,
Yes.
where are you from?
We are on Soon's Orchard right outside of New Hampton, New York. 100-year-old family-run orchard that's been around since, before World War I. We have a tree that goes back to 1918.
Great. Does it have apples?
Yes.
Oh my god, give me that one.
What kind of style of things do you like? Do you like sweeter? Do you like drier?
I span the spectrum. I want to know what cider you're known for. What do you think is most uniquely you?
We are.
I'll try that one.
Then where else to start but the flagship?
Great.
So this is our bone dry. This is no lie, bone dry. Zero measurable
dry.
sugar. It's super light, crisp, acidic. It's bottle fermented, bottle conditioned. So it's going to have those tight champagne kind of bubbles to it. So it'll be really nice and refreshing in that way. Goes really well with heavier, fattier foods. If you like steak, if you like oysters, if you like salami, that kind of thing, goes really well.
You're not joking about those tight champagne bubbles. A lot of good fizz. And it is bone dry, which, yes, makes me want oysters and seafood.
Yeah, 7
It's like
and
a beautiful
quarter if
French
you
wine.
need to.
7 1/4?
7 1/4. This is our
That's
medium dry. So whereas that one is imbalanced, the thing that makes this one a little bit nicer for a lot of people is the balance. You're going to get a pop of sweetness up front, followed by that same high acid. So it's going to be sweet, gone. No syrup, no nonsense. It's not going to stick around for 20 years.
A lot happening with it.
Very different than the first one.
Exactly.
But I almost like the first one. I love that crispness on it.
I
I mean,
love
this is delicious too, but yes, you get the sweet and then it disappears. Well, tell us about your cider. Unfiltered craft cider down east from Boston.
It's unfiltered the way cider should be done. They use every part of the apple in there. It's natural and it's growing. We're in many, I think we're in 13, 14 states now on the East Coast. So we're I think the second or third biggest cider company by sales in terms of after Angry Orchard. So we're definitely a growing company.
Sorry, the chef in me just compares everything to food.
No, that's totally fine. Okay, so 5% alcohol, and this is our flavor that's sold year round.
You can also find a regular on tap at any university bars.
All right, so you guys have good visibility. Yeah, that's lovely. That's beautiful. Nice sweetness, nice crispness. And we keep going. What's up? Quartz Rock Cider House.
Rock Vineyard and Cider House. We're located in Marlborough, New York, about an hour and a half north of here in the Hudson Valley. We have today with us our Granny Smith cider, which is 100% single varietal Granny Smith apples. It is a dry cider. And then we have our rosé cider, which is 50% rosé wine and 50% estate cider.
I love these cute little bottles.
Yeah.
May I try a little bit of both?
Of course.
That's the lightest color I have seen. It's like fizzy water. So all Granny Smith apples. Oh, that's dry. Bone dry, nice light fizz. That's lovely.
All of our apples and grapes are grown on estate, so we grow all of our own fruits and we make all of our cider and wine.
I love it. Do you own the company?
We do not.
No, I was gonna say female-owned.
It is a
It
female-owned
is.
company.
It is? Yes. Cheers to being a female-owned company. Yes. At a cider festival, but I guess it makes sense. Fermented, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's 2 different varieties here, yes? 3. Oh, okay. Tell me about what I'm having.
Slice is the original kimchi, and in the middle is pure radish. It's white is vegan kimchi.
All right, we've got a white kimchi, we've got radish. Oh my God. So good for your gut, people. Fermented foods. Kimchi and apple cider might be a really excellent pairing.
It's a celery, cucumber, and mustard green. Mustard green is my favorite.
Okay. I do love a mustard green. You're right. That is delicious. See this?
Oh my God.
Apples and cheese. It's basically like a cheese platter on bread.
Grill apples. Don't forget. Grill.
This is Polar Seltzer. We're a seltzer company and we have lots of fruity, fun flavors. I don't think they can hear me over the speaker. But Starfruit lemonade sounds amazing. Let's try it. Just as refreshing as all the ciders, but with no alcohol for when you're as drunk as I am. I'm kind of amazed. I'm floored. I'm so much more educated than I was when I walked in. I learned so much about cider. I'm leaving a little smarter and a lot drunker. So thank you to Jimmy and Cider Fest for having us. You can check me out at Put It In My Mouth Pod. And until next time, this is Flavors of New York. Ciao.